In 2003, Anthony Yates was checked in the hospital with severe gashes in his legs and arms. He insisted that he was attacked by a pit bull, but his neighbors had a completely different story. The police had been informed that Yates had an abnormal pet. It was a 500-pound Bengal tiger named Ming. This was said in the 2015 online journal published by Duke Law Journal Online and written by Melissa Morgan. Today, I will be talking about why people should not own exotic animals. First, the fact that these animals are wild and belong in their natural habitat. The negative effects on the animals, specifically birds, along with the risks for owners and the people around them. To begin, we will talk about the fact that these are wild animals. They are meant to be in their natural habitat. So of course, they are going to be much less domestic than your normal house cat or dog. Cats and dogs have been domesticated for thousands of years. This allows them to have specific traits that exotic animals just don't have. This also means that they can be kept in captivity without fear or suffering. This was said in a World Animal Protection article titled 5 Reasons Not to Buy an Exotic Pet, published in February 2019. These animals also require tons of work that the average person can't handle. This was said in a Born Free USA article accessed on November 21st, titled The Dangers of Keeping Exotic Pets. Along with this, owners may try to change the nature of their animal instead of letting them act in their natural way. These strategies can be confinement in small enclosures, chaining, beating into submission, or even decline and tooth removal. Since we have talked about why these animals are wild, we will get into the effects living in captivity has on the animal. PETA, an animal rights organization, published an article in June 2010 titled Exotic Animals as Pets. It states in the article that in the animal trade, parrots may have their beaks and feet taped to be stuffed into plastic tubes and hidden in luggage. Baby turtles may be trapped in their shells with tape and hidden in socks. And baby snakes have been known to be shipped inside CD cases. NBCI states in their online article titled Should We Be Keeping Exotic Pets, written by Rachel Grant and published in 2017, that birds such as parrots spend most of their time in the wild flying and socializing with other animals. So it is no surprise that being in captivity doesn't allow that, especially since they need a minimum of 4 to 6 hours of flight time, meaning the small, cramped cage their owner threw them in is nothing like the wild. Shocker. Parrots averagely live to 80 years of age, so this means that they could be rehomed several times in their lifetime. Lack of these crucial needs can lead to severe psychological distress. Changing the nature of these birds by hand rearing can also cause major behavioral problems like aggression and fear. And even if these animals are well taken care of, most birds can't meet all of their needs, even with the most dedicated of owners. Owning such unusual animals can lead to devastating consequences. Like many other animals, exotic animals carry diseases. The problem with this is that most vets don't have the resources for exotic animals. This was said in the May 2019 JSTOR article written by James McDonald titled Exotic Animals Don't Make Good Pets. This article also states that these diseases can easily be transferred to humans. Turtles are a frequent source of salmonella, and a variety of mammals can carry monkeypox, which is a zoonotic infection. In the Duke Law Journal, stated earlier, of all these animals, primates are the most dangerous because their DNA has many similarities to us humans. Along with diseases, these animals can injure their owners and other people around them because of their wild temperament. In 2014, there were 3 to 5 exotic animal attacks per month, and those were only the reported ones. Many of these attacks go unreported because people like Yates try to hide the truth to keep their animals. In the PETA article said earlier, it says that dozens of big cats have have attacked people in the past decade. Some incidents being a tiger that mauled its owner's 3-year-old grandson, a lion that killed several dogs and trapped a boy in his room, and a Bengal tiger that tore off the arm of a 4-year-old boy. Along with this, there has been at least 4 people who have been mauled to death by wolf hybrids since 2000. ACA News says in their online article, Why Wild Animals Don't Make Good Pets, published on February 19, 2019, that owners can legally be responsible for any damage, injuries, or illnesses caused by their animals. To keep this from happening, we can donate money to organizations like World Animal Protection, or sign the petition on the animal rescue site to keep these animals in the wild. Exotic animals have no place in the homes of civilians. As I explained in my speech, these animals are wild and belong in their natural habitat. There are many negative effects on both the animals and their owners. To prevent this from happening, we can donate money or even sign the many petitions there are online. Even though that little tiger cub or baby bird may look cute, they are not display pieces. They are wild, living animals that require the same, if not more, work than normal pets. Owning an exotic animal could put someone in the same situation as Yates, lying to keep a pet just for it to live in an apartment. Ming lived the rest of his life in a sanctuary in Ohio, where he never had to worry about that 5th floor New York apartment ever again.